We have reached the end of the time track. Mark is in a spot of bother. Well, actually, he's just blown up because of the G-force.
Yeah.
Because we've gone into hyperspace.
I'm dead.
I managed to get into a hibernation thing. Mark just thought the aliens were cute pets. And
Nick ordered me in there.
my last move as captain before going to sleep was to order my lackey into that room with two. Well, I only knew there was one alien in there.
It got to about there, and I couldn't do my objective. So
you had really evil ones, didn't you?
Yeah.
You should have. You literally.
I should have taken the corporate one and killed you.
You should have launched me out into space.
That would have been easier.
Yeah. So I can still win. We checked the coordinates. I changed the ship to head for Mars because that was one of my objectives. I decided not to try and destroy the nest, which I'm glad about because that would have been a right ball ache.
Yeah. Unless you set it on fire, that would be easy.
I managed to get into the hibernation chamber, and now, because I am infected, I have to draw 4 cards from my shuffled deck. If any of them are contamination, I die also and don't win the game. 1. We're okay. 2. 3. The captain does not go down with the ship. No. The engines were all working. I got Mark to fix them while I went and fiddled with the navigation data.
You didn't even need them fixed, did you?
I needed at least one fixing. Yeah. Because otherwise the ship would have blown up.
But I sort of needed that.
Yeah. You shouldn't fix them. You should have left them.
Although I didn't know because we hadn't encountered for ages, so
it was like a horror film. There was nothing for ages, and then all of a sudden, Mark unleashed the Queen, and after
the Queen was the first one, and then it was like you got one lava.
Yeah, and then you did launch one into space through the airlock as well.
That was pretty cool.
We didn't. Once we kind of got to a certain stage, we didn't explore anymore, which actually kind of could have been our downfall because we missed the fire control system for ages.
Oh, evacuation system.
That's how you turn the pods on.
Try to enter it.
Yeah, and then evacuation section B. We didn't do, but the fire one was the one that really hurt us because we basically couldn't get down here. You were trapped down here for ages. We did cooperate for a bit. I gave you your clothes to wash off your slime because you got slimed. There's loads of really clever systems. There is a lot to it, but it's quite straightforward once you get the system down, and the rulebook is really good. I think basically halfway through we remembered what we were doing.
The only reason it was difficult is because there's a lot of rules.
Yes,
but
my feeling is it's going to be a long game. Whatever.
The thing is, there's a lot of rules, but each section is simple. There's just a lot of things to do. So
and the way the rulebook's written, it just directs you to other places for more. So it's really, I'm really impressed with this rulebook, and I really enjoyed the game.
I want to play with more people.
Yeah, and have that tension of people having differing goals and perhaps lying to each other and discovering that
I feel like it'd be worse. I lost anyway.
If someone had gone and checked where I'd sent the ship to, and they're like, "You said you were sending it to Earth, it's going to Mars," and I was like, and I'd be like, "No, Mark went in there after me," and that sort of thing. Quite thematic. I felt we were a bit nervous walking around. These yellow things are all the noise of the ship, or the aliens, or us.
They never really go, do they?
Not unless you have an encounter.
But even then, you move out and there's...
Yeah, you're going to have to deal with aliens sooner or later. We managed to kill a few. I mean, you killed an adult.
Yeah, you killed a few lava.
I killed a few lava because...
I hit the Queen once.
I had my 6-shooter. You hit the Queen and she ran away to recuperate. And it's quite exciting with the bigger aliens because you never know how much their total health is going to be. Yeah. You just reveal a card, and I quite like that system as well. But yeah, good first play despite the length. It's one. It definitely feels like a keeper, something a bit special, a bit different. If you were, I feel like you could almost play with someone new if you had everyone else who played it before. Yeah. And
you wouldn't want to be the only one who's played it before, teaching it to everyone else.
No. You'd have much too big of an advantage. But if there's a few people, there's enough people will try and stop you because you're the most
Yeah.
experienced. So every character has their own unique deck, which works really well. The
There's a lot
contamination cards. How far down was it?
Probably not the bottom one. Oh, there you go.
Ooh. So yeah, that was great. Enjoyed it. Thanks for playing, Mark.
Thanks for
providing
the board games.
Thanks for blowing up with a couple of aliens around you.
That's fine.
Right, we will see you next time on Board Deck and Dice.